And another exciting edition of NBA. With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Wood. Reggie Bullock is out there with the quick. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Walker against Durant. Walker the pass to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Outside, KD. They get the rebound. Ayton lays it up and banks it in.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Doncic with a screen on KD. Doncic outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 5 now.
And it doesn't matter if LUKA is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Walker. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Chalk up 2 there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Durant with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Doncic. He has 7. Doncic with a screen on Ayton. And Walker kicks to Doncic. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Doncic.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. No good from Booker. Mavericks have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Walker finds Doncic. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And then Durant with the jam.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And Walker throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A nice shot by KD. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Stolen by Bullock. Now here's Walker. Doncic with a screen on Booker. Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That one good for 2.
And if Booker has the defense on him inside, he can still deliver. He doesn't let that get to him.
Walker the pass to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Paul. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. KD on the wing. Jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 7.
Oh, man. We should grab some popcorn and a blanket and a pillow and settle in. This is going to be a long night watching KD score.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Paul dishes to Warren. Durant in the corner. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Terrific work from Durant that time, able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A nice shot by KD.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Doncic with a screen on Durant, and Walker kicks to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
3-point field goal.
Walker's got his 8th assist in the game. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Timeout called, the Suns. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Memphis, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Mavericks, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Now Walker, after the missed 3 from KD. And Walker throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the Suns making a change here. Payne's checked in. And here is Ayton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Booker. Hits the target from 18 feet. Booker's got his second bucket.
It's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Outside Irving, over Warren. KD against Walker. Back to Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. TJ Warren picks one up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Landale's checked in. And Baisley subbed in for TJ Warren. No good from Booker.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Irving, a screen on Booker. Outside Irving. Walker the pass to Irving. Irving, a screen on Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Walker. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Third is LUKA Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Payne passes to Baisley. Back to Payne. The Suns need to get a shot off. Rejected by Walker. Outside Irving. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 10. Booker in the post. Covered by Irving. Booker no good. Dallas has gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Walker the pass to Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Irving's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They set the screen. Passes it to Baisley. Lets it go from deep. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And Kevin, they need... I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Phoenix with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Okogie, the pass to Baisley, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and...
Suns trail by 15. On the court for Dallas here in the second. Reggie Bullock is out there with the quick. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Harden. And it's Irving in at the 2 guard.
And we might be in for a special night, KD, getting it going offensively.
And Walker kicks to Irving. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 9.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Walker against Paul. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from 3-point range this quarter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And Walker kicks to Irving. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. There's the triple, and Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Walker the pass to Irving. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Home, off the left rim and out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside Irving. Dallas moving it around. Now here's Hardy. Defended by Paul. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bullock's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Kept alive. Mavericks leading by 18. There's Walker with the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Irving. And here's Wood outside. Walker with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Here's Walker. 14 points for him. Irving sets a screen for Walker. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Walker in the post. KD's on him.
And this is something Durant has really improved over the years. A talented defender who can now guard multiple positions.
Booker with no one around. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Yeah, an interesting history between these two. I mean, last year they were swept by this club in the regular season, but rebounded to take them down in the playoffs.
The three from KD. Walker with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 19. Irving finds Walker. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Dallas has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Outside Irving. No good with the triple.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Back to Walker. Kicks it to Irving. Cranes the three-pointer. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Walker. Drives to the...
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And the Suns call time here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Christian Wood. Here's Booker. 17 points in his last outing. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving a screen on Ayton. Outside Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Irving's got 15.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Durant finds Booker. And just miss after miss right now.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Outside Irving. And the 3 off target.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Paul. Outside for Durant. Fires from deep. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
3 triples for him this quarter. 4 overall.
Here's Walker. There's the pass to Hardy. Back to Walker. There's the drive. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Phoenix has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Good on the shot.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Passes to Durant. Here's Ayton. That's in, coming off the assist from Katie. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Dallas also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy.
Substitution on the court.
Walker with it. 18 points for him. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. And it's Baisley with the rebound. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Pass to Landale. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Third personal foul.
And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And they recover it. Irving passes to Walker. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. Out to Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Walker. And finally they hit one.
Assist goes to
Walker's got 12 now in this quarter.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Inside, here's Landale. Oh, tried it, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything.
the previous play is under review.
Seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Walker against Ross. Outside Irving from downtown. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Hardaway with a wide open look. Here's McGee. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Okogie, guarded by Doncic. McGee with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Stolen by Walker. Outside Irving, puts up a 3, drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 24.
And an amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Stolen by Walker. And here's Doncic from the arc. And finished off by Walker.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Count that one.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Payne passes to Ross. Pass to Landale. No good on the three. And Walker's got the ball here for Dallas. Doncic outside. Fires for three. They get it back. And Walker throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And a deep three from Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Ross with it, guarded now by Irving. Into the lane. 6 to shoot. Okogie rejected by Walker. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. And so it's Dallas going to the... Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
And if your team is right in the middle of that. Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Suns.
Definitely they need to get out on the three.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. But Quick has been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to Walker. Irving for 3. Stolen by Warren. Durant in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Ayton's got the first field goal of the second half for Phoenix. Doncic with a screen on Durant. Now the pass to Doncic. No good on the triple. Well, Phoenix shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Walker surveying the floor. Doncic finds Walker. Doncic with a screen on Paul. Back to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Doncic has got 26 points. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Walker against KD. The tray. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. And Walker throws it down hard.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. This is his first free throw of the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's a multi-talented player, is T.J. Warren, and capable of playing now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. A valuable player for what they want to do offensively.
Kept alive. Here's Walker. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Passes it to Booker. Over Irving. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Paul outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Walker the pass to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Both free throws good from Doncic. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Booker. Drills the baseline jumper. Booker's got 6.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Dallas moving the ball around. Walker against KD. And the dunk by Walker.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
This is to Doncic. Knocks it loose.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now Walker, 33 points for him. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And Phoenix turns it over again. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Suns, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And they double up Doncic. Bullock kicks to Walker. Doncic outside. Outside, Walker, just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the paint. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Walker. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Mavericks. Going inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brett, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Ayton missed screen. Booker dishes to Ayton. Good on the bucket. And that's now 10 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Now the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Doncic kicks to Walker. Back to Doncic. This one for three. Can't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Well, I've been...
Well, Phoenix shooting 40% from the field. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Hardy. Reggie Bullock is out there with Wood. Then there's the quick. And it's Doncic in at the one spot.
Yeah, Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
Well, Brent Crisp, Phoenix making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Biyombo. TJ Warren comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Devin Booker in for Damian Lee. Dallas also making some changes. Wood, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Reggie Bullock comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Walker's subbed in for Josh Green.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Stolen by Walker. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And KD throws it down.
Putting on a clinic tonight, Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
Here's Walker. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Booker in the corner. Fires the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
And the wide open shot from Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Warren finds Booker. Here's Paul. Now here's Ayton. Booker outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Over to the left wing. Walker with a clean look. The three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got 50 points. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Tries a three. Walker with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Takes a three. It's rebounded by Paul. Sun shooting 41% for the game. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
Here's Landale. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Walker. Takes the three. They grab their own miss. No good with the layup. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Landale. Ayton a screen on Wood. The kick out to Warren. Hands it from downtown.
Now, T.J. Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Walker, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And they double up Paul. To the inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Warren the pass to Landale. And they get it back. Booker no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. There's Walker with the three, and the three ball is good. Walker's got 58.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Pass to Landale.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting. Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Walker in the post. He's covered by Warren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It felt like
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here to come into an opponent's building and dominate.